This is a Monster OC challenge that I found here on YouTube. You can find the link to the original in the description. So the rules are the skin is your eye color, so that's blue, and the eyes are your hair color, so that's dark brown for me, and the hair color is your birthstone, which is opal, and then the length is related to your height, so I'm sort of medium, a little bit short, so sort of medium-ish hair, maybe a little bit shorter than medium. I'm gonna make an Otherworld OC, like for my Vampires Don't Belong in Fairy Tales series, so with the blue skin, that means the only thing in my established species canon that can be is a Marrow, and because they have white hair, they're also gonna have to, this is kind of a problem because they're gonna have to be a vampire, because white hair is something that happens when you take, well, they either have to be a vampire or they have to be very, very magically damaged, like on the verge of being a vampire. I'm gonna go with that they are the child of a true vampire, because otherwise they'd have red eyes, so since they have brown eyes, they can't be a true vampire, so it's most likely that they are direct descendant of a true vampire. And this is like, it's actually very hard to make like a Mary Sue type overblown, over the top fan character for Vampires Don't Belong in Fairy Tales, but this is getting there. I decided to make them non-binary, because why not? Marrows have, what they're wearing there is a red cloak. It's sort of like a changeling cloak, but this is something that mermaids have. They have a red cloak that lets them breathe underwater. Marrows particularly have this red cloak or cap, but you do sometimes find other mermaids in folklore that have that as well. I'm terrible at hands. I tried. I tried my best. My Marrow have a tail as well as legs, because I read the tale that I read with a Marrow in it. It was a tale about a fisherman whose grandfather knew a Marrow, and he one day comes across the same Marrow, because obviously they live a long time. The story seemed to suggest that the Marrow had both a tail and legs. I could be wrong, but that's how I interpreted it, so that's how I designed my Marrow. And normally they have green skin, but I decided that because I don't know if you know anything about budgie genetics, but budgies are in the wild only green, but because we were breeding them in captivity, they got a lot of color mutations, but the green pigment in the feathers is made up of blue and yellow, so the first mutations of budgies that happened were blue and yellow budgies, where either one or other pigment was missing, so I decided, well, my Marrow can be blue and yellow as well. So blue is, while an unusual color for a Marrow, it's not impossible. But yeah, the white hair thing is like in my vampire lore. It varies from person to person, but the more magical damage you take, the paler your hair gets overall, or the more white streaks you get in it. It's different for every person, so one person might have like thick streaks, another person might have just their overall hair gets paler and paler. With Hugo, it was just all of his hair got paler and paler, so now his hair is grey. Whereas you can see with Victor, he has a white streak through his hair. And if you see pictures of him when he was a little boy, then he doesn't have any white streaks in his hair. That's a relatively recent development. This was fun. And I'm trying to sort of, I was looking for other like OC stuff on YouTube. It's kind of hard because people mix up the terms OC and FC, and so everything that's like quite a lot of things that are marked OC are actually fan characters, not original characters. So it's kind of hard to find original characters. But yeah, anyway. I wanted to do a meme. I did a meme. There we go. But yeah, I'm quite new to YouTube, so I wanted to find something similar to what I was doing to see if I could join in with anybody. So yeah, here we go. This is me trying to join in. If you want to do this meme yourself, then the link is in the description. It is by Yuki and Riley is the channel name of where this OC meme is posted, if you want to go do it. So yeah, that's it. If you do know any OC memes that it would be fun for me to do, particularly like folklore or like monster-y kind of memes, please comment with those. If you know any original work, like comic dubs and stuff that's on here, I'd like to look at other original work. So comment those too. I was trying to find, like, other original comic dubs to look at, and it was impossible because people are marking fan character comic dubs as original work comic dubs. It's impossible. Help. Send help. I want to support other original creators on here and I can't find any. Okay, that's it. I'll be quiet now. Have a good day.